of all time.
Of all time.
I'm still...
The New Heights studio buzzed with anticipation as Travis Kelce, his familiar energy electrifying the air, welcomed everyone to a very different episode, one that promised something unforgettable. The lights were warm, the mics polished, and in the center of it all sat Taylor Swift, whose presence alone seemed to shift the entire atmosphere. Jason Kelce, beaming in via video call, kicked off the show with his trademark humor, introducing Taylor not just as a singer, but as a record-breaking phenomenon with more awards than most could dream of, and the only artist ever to win Album of the Year 4 times. Taylor laughed, shaking her head and thanking Jason for the epic intro, saying she thought he was going to lose his voice by the end of it. Travis, unable to hide his pride, leaned in and said, "You're the most celebrated guest we've ever had. And you know it." Taylor smiled, replying, "I'm just happy to be here with my favorite people." Jason teased, "That's what they all say," while Travis nudged Taylor and whispered, "Wait until we get to the big announcement." Taylor winked at the camera, and there was a moment where it seemed like the entire internet held its breath. Travis then revealed, "We have something special to share, something people have been guessing about for months. Taylor and I are ready to talk wedding plans." "Yep, you heard that right." Taylor's eyes sparkled as she said, "We thought, why let everyone else tell our story when we can do it ourselves, right here?" Jason, acting dramatically shocked, exclaimed, "You're going to announce your guest list to the world?" Taylor nodded, holding up a handwritten wooden board, while Travis opened his laptop, both grinning as if they were about to reveal a championship secret. "First up," Travis read, "we've got the OGs. Our families." Taylor jumped in, listing her parents Andrea and Scott and her brother Austin. Then Travis added, "And my parents, Donna and Ed, of course, plus Kylie and the girls." Jason joked that he hoped the paparazzi would leave him alone at the wedding, but promised to be the best MC ever. Taylor reminded him he'd have to give a speech, and Jason groaned, "Guess I'd better start. Writing now." The guest list continued, with Travis reading out the names of close friends from the Chiefs, Patrick and Brittany Mahomes, Chris Jones, and Harrison Butker among them. "Pat texted me back within seconds," Travis laughed, "asking if he could catch the bouquet." Taylor chimed in, "And I told Brittany she's in charge of the dance floor." The next group caused an even bigger stir. Taylor's friends from the music and film world. Selena Gomez, Ed Sheeran, Blake Lively, and Ryan Reynolds, Gigi Hadid, Sophie Turner. Taylor smiled, recalling how Ed tried to wiggle out of singing, but she said he'd have no choice. He'd be performing. Travis teased, "If Ed doesn't sing, Jason will have to rap." Jason protested, "Please, nobody wants that," making everyone laugh. Taylor's vision for the wedding was clear. She wanted it to feel like a blend of a stadium concert and a tailgate party, complete with a beer garden, games, and fireworks. Travis added, "And food trucks. We want everyone to have fun, not just sit around and watch speeches." Jason asked, "Where's this epic party happening?" Taylor and Travis exchanged a glance. Then Taylor revealed, "The location is somewhere that means a lot to both of us. A place where we made some of our best memories." Travis hinted, "Let's just say you'll need your passport." The live chat exploded, fans guessing everything from Paris to Kansas City, but Taylor only grinned, promising more clues in future episodes. "And yes," Travis added, "there's a special guest performer, but we're keeping that under wraps for now." Taylor leaned into the mic. "Let's make this the most watched wedding ever." Jason, still on video, pretended to faint. "I can't handle this level of secrecy," Travis promised. "You'll be the first to know, bro." As the guest list discussion wrapped, Taylor reached across the table, squeezing Travis's hand, and said, "Thank you all for sharing this moment with us. We can't wait to celebrate with everyone we love." The internet erupted, clips of the podcast trending within minutes. But that wasn't the only headline. Taylor then casually mentioned, "And since we're in the spirit of surprises, I'm officially announcing my 12th album, The Life of a Showgirl, right here." Jason whooped, "Breaking news!" while Travis grinned, "That's how you do it. on new heights. Taylor described the album as her most personal yet, inspired by her journey, her family, and yes, her relationship with Travis. She said, she wrote several songs during Chiefs games, scribbling lyrics on napkins as she watched Travis play. Travis blushed, admitting he'd found one of those napkins tucked in his bag. Taylor teased, maybe that'll be a collector's item one day. Jason asked if he'd get a shout-out on the album, and Taylor promised, "You're in the liner notes, I swear." The mood in the studio was light and full of laughter, the kind that only comes from friends who genuinely care about each other. Travis talked about meeting Taylor's family for the first time in Nashville, joking that he'd never been grilled so hard over dinner. Taylor said meeting Donna Kelce at a Chiefs game made her feel instantly at home. Like I'd known her forever. They shared stories of family holidays, of dinners where Travis and Jason tried to outdo each other with jokes, of Taylor and Kylie swapping dessert recipes, and of little moments that made their lives feel ordinary, despite their fame. The podcast then shifted into fan questions, with Taylor and Travis taking turns answering live. Someone asked what song would play during their first dance. Taylor smiled. "You'll have to wait and see, but there might be a mashup no one expects." Travis teased, "As long as it's not one of Jason's karaoke favorites, we're fine." Another fan wanted to know if there'd be Chiefs colors at the wedding. Taylor laughed. "There might be a hint of red somewhere, but not on the dress." Travis promised, "I'll sneak in some Chiefs socks." Jason asked if there would be a football game at the wedding. Travis said, "Absolutely. We're setting up a mini field." Taylor joked, "Winner gets the last slice of cake." The speculation about the wedding venue reached a fever pitch when eagle-eyed fans spotted a book about Casa Wabi on the shelf behind Taylor. The foundation, based on Mexico's Pacific coast, is known for its stunning beachfront and has hosted celebrity weddings before. The Casa Wabi team, thrilled by the cameo, invited Taylor and Travis to visit and learn about their community work. Taylor nodded toward the camera. "We love what you're doing. Maybe we'll take you up on that invitation." The couple promised more details would come, but for now, the mystery remained. The conversation turned to love and commitment. Travis opened up about his parents, describing how they worked as a team to raise him and Jason even after their romance faded. He said, "It's not always easy, but I want to make it work with my future wife no matter what." Taylor squeezed his hand and Travis smiled. "I've learned that real partnership is about showing up, even on the hard days." Jason chimed in, "That's the real MVP stuff right there." Taylor's parents, known for their close-knit bond, were excited for the big day and promised to help with planning. Travis's mom, Donna, was already making a list of her favorite wedding snacks, while Ed was in charge of the playlist. Taylor joked, "We might need 2 DJs just to keep everyone happy."